Welcome back to Wired-Tec. We've been on an incredible journey together, tracing the history of artificial intelligence from a simple philosophical question to a world-changing force. Now we're here, at the final part of our series, where we look at where we stand today and the absolutely critical choices that are going to define our future. If you've enjoyed this series, make sure you're subscribed for more deep dives just like this one.
All right, last time we left off on a huge cliffhanger. Can we actually achieve artificial general intelligence? Well, the answer to that has shifted dramatically. You see, expert forecasts for AGI have just plummeted. It's kind of wild. Just 4 years ago, the average guess was, maybe 50 years. Today, that number is down to 5. The whole conversation has moved from if it's going to happen to when.
So, how in the world did we get here? How did we go from a purely theoretical concept to a technology that could potentially match human intelligence in just a few years? Let's connect the dots of that incredible 75-year journey one last time.
This timeline really captures the whole boom and bust cycle of AI, doesn't it? It all kicked off back in 1950 with Alan Turing asking that profound question, can machines think? But that early excitement led to some serious overpromising, which brought on the AI winter in the 70s when all the funding just dried up. But then, 2006, Geoffrey Hinton's breakthroughs in deep learning completely reignited the field, setting the stage for the absolute explosion we're seeing now. And that brings us right here, to 2025 and what we're calling the agent era, where AI isn't just crunching data, it's actually doing things.
And that shift, that fundamental change from just analyzing information to actively taking action in the real world, well, that puts us at a massive crossroads. It's a moment defined by this huge internal conflict, the incredible promise of productivity versus some really profound questions about safety.
The best way to think about it is like a two-sided coin. On one side, you've got this shiny, amazing productivity promise. We're talking massive economic growth, speeding up scientific discovery like never before. But flip that coin over and you see the safety side, and that's where the risks are. The explosion of misinformation and deepfakes, the very real danger of algorithmic bias, how our data is being used, and of course, the major disruption to jobs and the whole economy.
And here's that productivity side in action. I mean, look at this. This isn't about chatbots writing emails anymore. We now have AI-powered robots can do incredibly delicate tasks, like tying shoelaces. Things that require fine motor skills we thought were pure science fiction just a couple of years back. This is AI literally moving from the digital world into our physical world, getting ready to change everything from manufacturing to how we live in our own homes.
But then, there's the other side of that coin. In this quote, wow, it's a stark reminder of the immediate dangers. The fact that the 2024 election was called the deepfake election shows us that the ability to generate convincing fakes at scale isn't some future problem. It poses a direct threat to our democracies and how we understand reality. And it's happening right now.
So what do we do? How do we even begin to manage these risks? This is where safety research becomes so critical. What you're looking at here is basically a simulated sandbox. Think of it like a video game for an AI. Before an AI agent gets to manage your finances or control a device in your house, we can test it here, in a totally safe, fake environment. Researchers can see if it might do something crazy, like delete the wrong file or turn off a security system, all without any real-world damage. This is absolutely essential if we're ever going to trust these systems.
Okay, so testing AI in sandboxes is one thing, but managing it out in the wild, that's a whole other ballgame. And it sparked this global race to write the rulebook for AI, through governance and new regulations.
We're seeing some major efforts to build these guardrails all over the world. The European Union, for example, has its AI Act, which takes a risk-based approach. Basically, the riskier the AI is, the stricter the rules are. The US is trying to find that tricky balance between encouraging innovation and protecting national security. And at the same time, the companies themselves are creating their own internal policies because they're realizing that responsible AI isn't just good ethics, it's actually good for business.
So who's actually in charge of all this inside a company? Well, this chart kind of reveals that nobody's really sure yet. There isn't one simple answer. While information security often takes the lead, you can see that the responsibility is pretty spread out. But what's really telling to me is that only 14% of organizations have people whose entire job is AI governance. That just shows you how new this all is and that most companies are still scrambling to figure it out.
All of this, the entire history, the incredible technology, the risks, the rules, it all brings us to our final and honestly our most important point. The future of AI is not written in stone.
It is not predetermined. It is a future that we are all going to choose together. So if there's one thing to take away, let it be this. AI is a tool. Yes, it's a profoundly powerful tool, unlike anything we've ever created, but it is still just a tool. It is not some uncontrollable destiny barreling towards us. Its path, its impact, that will be determined by the choices we make, the rules we write, and the human values we decide to embed into the very core of these systems.
And if you need one big idea to hold on to, it's this. AI is the new electricity. Think about it. 100 years ago, electricity was this new, almost magical, mysterious force. Today, it's the invisible utility that powers literally everything in our world. AI is on that exact same path. It's becoming a foundational layer of our entire society, and it is going to transform every single industry and every single one of our lives.
So we've gone from philosophical debates in the 1950s all the way to the device that's probably in your hand right now. AI is no longer some far-off concept. It's here. So the final question, the one that really matters now, is for you. How are you using AI today? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you so much for joining us on this incredible journey. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Wired-Tec for more deep dives into the tech that's shaping our world.